There was a flyer way back in the day and my name was on it 4 times, and it was to kind of support R.A. the Rugged Man. The gig didn't happen. Kev from BulletProof Records decided to make it happen, and so that's what we did tonight.
This is how we do it. We didn't turn it out. Ho, 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 hey.
You know, like listening to R.A.'s new album, it was just like, wow, this is really good. And watching all the interviews that he was doing recently to promote it, the guy knows his stuff. And I think to come here and DJ for him was a real honour, because I respect him as an artist in a big way. So
they like to get drunk and fight and break shit and go crazy. That's what I heard my whole life. That's a good stereotype to have. Very good. So don't disappoint me, motherfuckers. When this shit comes on, Dublin, show me how crazy you motherfuckers are.
Yeah, R.A.'s been keeping it lit for years. Yeah, I have a few of the albums on the computer back home, you know what I mean? A few of the lads got us into them. Definitely, yeah, I have the Doy Rugged Man, Doy album, been pumping out for the world, you know what I mean? So definitely, the legends never die. Just picked up that chat there with Harry, so should be good listening to that now, you know what I mean?
I'm the lowest in the lowest life form, and I make it painfully obvious every time I write songs. Got liberals begging for the death penalty and conservatives wishing my mother aborted the pregnancy. I wish my father just put his dick in my mother's mouth, and instead of getting pregnant, she choked on me and spit me out.
His lyrics are amazing. He raps very fast. It's kind of a style of lyricism that you have to pay attention. But he's got those big party hooks, people waving their hands in the air. Afro on stage destroyed it, freestyle phenomena, like 17 years old. You know, check him out on YouTube, your minds will be blown. And Locksmith as well, another incredible freestyle MC.
But since when did internet access and a web address become a movement? Yeah. Dudes choose to peruse to pursue balance, but it's more whack niggas than rappers who have talent. So we become numb to the bums we view as trash, and the real niggas who spit we now exclude as outcasts. Yeah. Without pass an in-depth silo.
Good buzz. See that Harry holding it down with Rugged Man, like just that. Meets him on the night, you know what I mean, and then holds it down from on the decks. But like, yeah, that's what it's all about. Like.
Harry standing in a tenement, oh, and just like the city I've been running ever since.
To achieve me dreams, I bleed for much to leave a major impact. Power to hip hop round the world, make white kids wanna paint their skin black. Educated with wisdom that I'm feeling safe to give back. Been on the labor, breaks out of steam, feeling like a failure. Been trapped, independent, disadvantaged. You make wages as the pitch crack. Pigs aware of the operation, cause the bacon got the Sims tapped.
These bitch niggas treat my skills like a window seat with a neck pillow. Still no. Life's a bitch and that bitch is a no good stripper. Hood niggas flock to these women, I never would pick her. I never would tip her. But after I'm finished, I bet that pussy look like it's been in a wood chipper. Make some noise, Dublin.
Couple dicks the station dispatch, papered in a gym bag. Now an 18th birthday's being celebrated in patch. Been to Africa and noticed the weight that I bring back. Think of the innocent women used for rapes with their limbs hacked. Understand this planet is the place where souls sin at. The fine line between God and the devil is a thin gap. I'll hold back all of the tears cause I'll make me choice in time. Suppress your fears, block out the doubts and hear the voice inside. Hit the bless your mind to gentle consciousness. Shout out me man Brez for that beat.
You up to them boy bees, that's okay.
Shut the fuck up, you're not single, you got a boyfriend. You got a boyfriend, you're not single, you're lying. One more time, all my single ladies make some noise. Good, I like that, I like the way you think. Okay, watch this, all the single fellas make some noise. Good, all the...
Boy. Yeah. Costello, yeah, but fucking them. LD 505. That's the shit. Pumping all over blends.
See the devil swear on the Bible. The half please and over. Don't underrate the Lord. Sorry for you need to see the truth. But you gotta hear about the things you're gonna do. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Stepping from the jack, showing shapes like a ball. The shoulders on me back and so I'm down up call.
The back crack, wearing a snapbacks. I'm from the fitness school, a veteran, a battle rap. I wear the schoolie cause I'm losing hair, paddy cap.
From decision finance, strictly restricted fashion. Passion of like the fighters.
You don't know how much I rep Ireland back at home, man. I'm Irish
this to the core. To the core. Check it out, y'all. Running ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. Woo!
Let's bring it back a little bit. We gonna bring it back a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, oh, oh.
Come on, sing it.
See, I know why I like you so much. I loved you, now it's all down the drain. You put me through pain, wanna let you know how I feel. Fuck what I said, and don't make shit now. Fuck the present. Yeah, fuck all those distance that doesn't reach out. Hey, fuck you, you hoe. I don't want you back.
Dig which McCordia. I go by the name of CG Spokesman, and we're here tonight in Dublin City with hip hop heavyweight, all-rated rugged man, in association with BulletProof Records and TazMoMedia. Check it out.
This is a man's world. Give it up for all-rated rugged man.
You've been in hip-hop for a long, long time.
Not really.
I heard you got into hip-hop at the tender age of 12 years old. That's young for hip-hop.
Maybe even 11, maybe.
Really?
Yeah, I was young. I was a little baby. Yeah, running around the block, rapping.
This is something that critics and admirers of hip-hop have said. Your flow on the beat, your melodic structure of phrasing your words.
Yeah.
Second to none, man. You're top of the game at that, and that's something that you are recognized for worldwide for your flow. Where did that come about? Where you were like, okay?
Well, I tell this story often. Is there was a kid in the neighborhood called Capital T. MC Tone was his name. Tone Note came out. He changed his name to Capital T, and then people started calling him Cap. And he used to rhyme with Biz Markie and Diamond Shell, and he was like, yo, your lyrics is great, but your flow, you know, this was when I was like 13, yeah. you need to step up that flow. So I said, yeah. So we'd sit there, you know, he used to loop up the little 8-inch, 1-inch tape or whatever the fuck the tape was. And, you know, he used to loop up a Marvin Gaye sample or something like Sexual Healing and be like, ride the beat. And we just sit there and ride the beat for hours and hours. Now we both ride the beat for hours and hours. So by the time I was about 14, 15, my flow started being better than the kids in the neighborhood too, you know. So.
Abomination, population, you just a chick with a dick without no operation. Barely eating, badly beating, badly in the precinct. I'm the hardest that God ever gave the privilege of speaking. Frantically bad to be rugged, man to be panicky, that to be fantasy, loaded hammy, hand to be blabbing and brag, be mad to be damn it, be happily married family. Splatty your memory, man, gonna say insanity, anarchy. Swagging the rapper, the bite in this battery, beating, busting you, battery, agony, back to reality. Bring it back, you deliver that pitiful pitter pack. Pull the trigger, snitch, hit a rag, you rip,
we talked to Mobb Deep when they were in Dublin there a few months ago. Yeah. We were talking to Havoc and Prodigy, and I said to them that it was a 20-year anniversary of their album, and they were, you know, I said like hip hop is such a, nowadays, personally I find it's a finicky genre. You're hot for a minute, you're fucking gone the next minute. Somebody who can last 20 years plus some in a game, travel worldwide to the other side of the world, and people still show up, can rap your verses back to you. Like that must feel really good, because I think hip hop now it's completely.
Well, it feels even better to me than it would than my brother's Mobb Deep, because Mobb, we came up together. Yeah. We were both kids together, 16, 17, and maybe a year or so. We were pretty close in age. And I got blackballed and pushed to the side, and they had a big hit record. Yeah. So I seen a lot of success for my brothers. You know, I was in a bad state. So for me to never have a commercial, you know, push. Yeah. and fight my way to the top for years and years and years, and then 20-something years to still be here. That's even stronger.
On your terms.
Yeah, because well, the Mob did it on their terms. Shook Ones was their record, but they had a nice company that was confident. You know, Loud, they were confident in underground rap. They were confident in Wu-Tang Clan. They was confident in Big Pun. They was confident in Mobb Deep. So they got a push. You know, I had Jive Records, who was starting to get, you know, Backstreet Boys, and you know, they started going pop. When I signed to them, I thought, oh, this is cool. M.O.D., KRS-One, Tribe Called Quest, the hip hop label.
Yeah.
But they wanted to do pop. They made a lot of money doing pop. You know, right after me, they signed Backstreet while I was still on there. But then right after that, there was Britney, then there was NSYNC, and you know, then there was Justin, and
so they went down a different route that they see.
Yeah,
getting a lot of revenue out of.
So that's why Tribe Called Quest didn't do more music, because they wasn't treating them right. Like, you know, or KRS-One. It was like, they were like, why should we try to sell gold and platinum with Tribe and KRS-One when we could sell fucking 10 million with the Backstreet Babies, you know?
So how many of y'all motherfuckers want to have a little bit of fun tonight? Then let's have a little bit of fun like...
You hung around these guys, Biggie Smalls, all these guys, and I've heard you speak on that. Like, I don't want to go into that avenue, but with that, I know you said we were just simply doing what we do. We didn't know who was going to get big. You didn't know, like, you know, that Biggie would blow into this big worldwide icon.
Yeah, because when you hear if you listen to a record like Party and Bullshit, which to some of my friends is Big's hottest record, but it's not it's a hip hop record.
Yeah.
Like, it's some shit that could have been on Duck Down. It's some shit that could have been just some straight hip hop.
Yeah.
When you heard Party and Bullshit, you're like, yo, my man Big, he's dope. But you didn't know, like, yo, that Party and Bullshit, this dude's gonna be the biggest rapper of all time next to 10 other rappers. You know, he's gonna be, you didn't know. You just knew, yo, my man's dope.
Yeah.
You know, you didn't know he was gonna be bigger than Akinelli. You didn't know he was gonna be bigger than, you know, Coogee Rap. You didn't know he was gonna be bigger than, you know, Kane. You didn't know he was gonna be the, you know, this, you know, you didn't know. You just thought, yo, Party and Bullshit, yo, you heard him do that rhyme in the studio with this one, boom, boom. That's what you knew. You knew he was just a dope-ass Brooklyn MC. At least me.
Yeah.
Somebody else might have been like, nah, I knew from day one. I didn't. So I, you know, and that other person could be just saying, like, I knew, just like I heard him. You know, but...
Love it when they call me Big Papa. If you love hip hop, live hip hop, say I love it when they call me Big Papa. I love it when they call me Big Papa. This one's for you, baby. You ready? If you love hip hop, live hip hop, say Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. Scream Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. Hip hop is worldwide, motherfuckers. Make some noise for the culture. Make some noise for all the motherfucking Irish MCs doing their thing.
You know, but obviously some people did know. Puffy had, well, you know, you can't say they knew for sure, but Puffy had a lot of confidence in Big, and you know, a lot, you know, Puffy was a clown trying to be a rapper himself. Okay, whatever. But like, you gotta. A lot of people think, you know, Biggie made Puff, but on the flip side, Puffy made Big. You know, he had people walking through New York City with picket signs. Notorious, this is before the internet, so he was walking through traffic, Notorious B.I.G.
He was a good promo guy.
What?
He was good at promotions and stuff.
Yo, that's how you make an artist.
Yeah.
Show me that y'all the craziest motherfuckers in all the goddamn planet Earth. Drop it again one more time, the same shit. Now let's go crazy. Everything you ever want to say,
No, not as an artist. Fucking worst hip hop artist in history.
Manager, promoter,
But as a man, to be a promoter.
But as a
for what he did in the
as a record label and a promotion, I just said it myself that Puff made Big.
Yeah.
You know, as much as Big made Puff, Puff made Big. So you know, of course I respect him for that side of it, but when you say as an artist, no.
No,
but as a guy that knew what the fuck he was doing and knew how to blow big up and blow up his artists, well, not all his artists, because most of them had one record and they disappeared from the earth, but Big, on the other hand, you know, well, he passed away, so we don't know what would have happened on the second or third album of Biggie. You know, Big's second album came out after he died, so that was a promotional tool, you know? Not saying, but you know, that's just, of course, naturally gonna be a promotional tool, you know?
Wanna give up, feel like hiding. Yeah, I get down, but keep fighting. I still get through the day. I'm gonna make it anyway.
Learn from me, see you can be the best. Sitting in your room depressed and you never regret. Sister Dee was born mentally retarded. She was a beautiful woman at 26, but now she's nearly departed.
It's always that, oh, they would have been, you know, if Biggie was here today, if Pac was here today, if so-and-so was here today. You don't know that. If they were here today, you might think they were corny now.
The second they died or
I always say that. I say, imagine if LL Cool J died right after he dropped Bigger and Deffer. He'll be considered the greatest rapper that ever lived. And everyone would say nobody is better than LL Cool J. That's the greatest rapper that ever lived. But we got to see him make some shark movies, do a couple, you know, the country western movies, so then people go, oh, LL ain't as good as Biggie, LL ain't as good as so-and-so, LL, because they have the human side, they see the human side of LL, so they don't think he's, you know what I mean? Like the same thing with, look at that, you know, James Dean and you know, who the fuck is James Dean? Some kid that girls liked. He dies, 50 years later, like, James Dean, what the fuck did he do? Not, you know, he was a good actor.
Wake up, don't cry, sing, so sad inside. Sing, I still get through the day, I'm gonna make it anyway. Wanna give up, feel like hiding. Yeah, I get down, but keep fighting. I still get through the day, I'm gonna make it anyway.
Who's the best producer that you like working with?
I've been working with Mr. Green a lot, you know, on the last album, and I loved it. You know, all the records I did with Green I love, so I like working with Green a lot.
Say it louder like what? Ride with us. Say it louder like what? Ride with us. Yo, track bouncy, nobody get more rowdy than Suffolk County. Piece the crackhead Crowley, Honky Thomas, Kevin McLaughlin, the whole crew, Caparada. What you gonna do? We roll through. Fuck that. Hold up. You know what? I've been doing that song for so many years. I'm tired of it. So you know what? I'm gonna let my man Locksmith handle my business. Drop it again.
Yeah, get your hands up. Hey, hey, get your hands up. Hey, hey, freestyle, look, off the top of the dome. Ain't another MC hit me. I knock you on your ass like some Irish whiskey, hey. That's how we do it every day. Motherfuckers bubbling, straight out in Dublin. Yeah, niggas can't see me. I take your bitch, and then I take your beating. That's how we do it every day in the rich, yeah. Matter of fact, I'ma take your bitch, say make money, money, make money, money, money. Make money, money, make money, money, money. Say make money, money, make money, money, money. Make money, money, make money, money.
Come on, Stanley Kubrick, ride with us. Say what, say what? Ride with us. Dead broke white people, ride with us. Dead broke black people, ride with us. Latinos in the house, ride with us. If you broke, motherfucker, ride with us. Ain't get no job, motherfucker, ride with us. Ain't got no money, motherfucker, ride with us. If you drunk, motherfucker, ride with us. Hey, yo, the R2, rookie. Make some noise for my brother Locksmith.
But I like Timbo King and Hellraiser, I like Locksmith, all my underground guys, you know. I love working with Eamon. You know, he's not an underground guy, but singer-wise, I love working with Eamon. I just, there's a group that no one's gonna believe that I'm working with, but they're called the Pupini Sisters out of England. And my next album, it's not gonna be out for a while, but I'm working on this one record, and I'm having fun with that one. They're gonna when we do that.
I don't know them, right? Are they like rockabilly sort of sound?
Nah, they're like the Andrew Sisters, like the 1940s and shit.
You don't dance yet, you psycho Charles Manson looking motherfucker. This next song about to go like this. I'm a piece of shit, I'm a fucking fat fuck. Shoot me in my head, shoot me in my head. Come on. I'm a piece of shit, I'm a fucking fat fuck. Shoot me in my head, shoot me in my head. I think we got that part. The second part goes like this. Nobody, 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 nobody. I think you motherfuckers is ready.
The new album I'm working on right now is going to be my next, all my new favorite cuts, you know? Yeah. Every year I learn from hip hop and, you know, creating, and I try to get better every year. So I'll destroy every rapper forever, so.
When this shit goes on, everybody get crazy with us. We gave you everything we had. Give us everything you have. You ready? Drop that. Go crazy! We are the Spatters. We don't give a fuck. 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 We got the stacks. We don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck.
And I know you were meant to come to Dublin a few years ago. A few guys I know were meant to, you know, there was a gig that was meant to happen.
Whoever that was, I have no idea who they were, but they're shady.
Yeah.
So if they're watching this, they're shady punk motherfuckers. I don't know who they are.
What took you?
What took me? You motherfuckers to bring me here.
Some shady fuckface tried to bring me in like 09 and then he didn't buy me a flight here and said I canceled. That was my first Ireland experience, but now y'all actually brought me here.
But they hit me up, they started advertising, they started selling tickets for it, and I said, they never bought me a flight. So I said, yo, you're selling tickets, when is the, and then like 10 days before the show, I'm like trying to find, and people hit me up online, so about, oh, we're coming to your show, we're coming to your show. I'm like, no one's booked me a flight, no one gave me a fucking deposit. And they just dicked me over. It was hard, man. It was crazy. And it was for some good money, and they fucked me. And it was some shady business type of shit. Like, if you're like, hey, we gotta figure out if we have enough money, then don't do the gig. Do it right. Say, look, we have the money, we're gonna invest, and we're gonna do the gig. So whoever it was, and then they lied in Ireland talking about, this is before Facebook, so I couldn't like put up a status saying, oh, yeah, I didn't cancel shit, these fuckers didn't get my flight. Before Facebook and Twitter. They went around telling people that I canceled the gig, I'm not showing up. Meanwhile, they were selling tickets online and never bought me a flight to come here. So it was some real shady bit. And that was my first impression of Ireland. So I was like, fucking Irish people are fucked up.
Yeah.
But you know, you can't judge a whole country by that. But that was my only experience, because I do shows all over the world. And I never had like, you know, oh, we're going to Dublin, okay, cool. And then these fucking assholes, you know, leave a bad taste in my mouth like that. So it was real fucked up.
Is that why it took 10 years to come back then? Or?
No, this thing was about, I think, what, 09 maybe, or
I think it was before that. It was before. The guys on like
maybe 08 then.
There was a good few Irish guys who really respect you and they're going to support you. And I was actually going to help a guy out.
Maybe it was before like that, I got on the Facebook and Twitter. So I think it's like 08. I don't think it was. I don't think it was too much before that though.
But what was your first impression now? Like, you know, obviously.
No, it was all love. Everybody was good here. I had a great time. I thought it was great, and it was easy.
Yeah.
Everything was easy. Right down to getting in the country at the border. Like, you know, the UK, the fucking border's a bunch of assholes, you know. Like, it was snobby motherfuckers, and you gotta, they'll make you sit there for 50 minutes, 45 minutes to like act like they won't let you. Like, just let me, you know you're gonna let me in. What the fuck am I sitting here for? And then my other artist, Afro, they made him sit there for 3 hours. It's like, you know, we
They're not hearing freestyle, no?
Yeah.
See now, people, but eat now. Listen, I need the bitch with the chastity. Chastity, disaster versus Cassidy. No bad, nigga so bad with the coke belt for show for sound with the coke belt. I'm both down with the coke bag.
That's off the top of the head. What the fuck? What the fuck is that?
Get your ass up here, big man. years old, Dublin. This is his first time ever in Europe.
Then when I came to Ireland, it was like, hey, have a great day. It's cool, man.
So I'm glad you got to come back. I'm glad you got to experience the Irish crowd. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope we see you again. I just want to thank you for taking time for this interview, for coming to Ireland and bringing some raw hip hop and finally giving the people the show that they wanted. I really appreciate that.
All right.
Cheers, man.
You look a little like Eamon.
Well, he's Irish, so you never know. You never know.
Doyle.
Yeah.
A little like Eamon Doyle.
Yeah. Cheers. No, honestly, man, I appreciate that.